You are thousands of feet above the earth. The cabin hums, the air feels thin, and your body refuses to switch off. Anyone who has tried to rest on a long flight knows this struggle. You are exhausted but wide awake. This is not a failure of willpower. It is biology. Your nervous system senses that a plane is not your natural sleep environment, and it holds you in protection mode. That is why learning how to fall asleep on a plane requires more than closing your eyes. It requires teaching your body how to feel safe again. Most passengers unknowingly make choices that keep them alert. They try to force sleep, which raises cortisol instead of melatonin. They ignore signals like a racing heart or restless legs, judging them as problems when they are actually protective cues. They rely on alcohol or caffeine, which fragment sleep cycles and keep the alert system half switched on. Even posture and constant noise feed tension in the body. These mistakes keep you in light vigilance. The truth is that your body is not stubborn, it is protective. And once you understand that, you can guide it toward calm. Inside the plane, everything about the environment alters your physiology. Cabin pressure reduces oxygen, tricking the body into a mild state of arousal. The circadian clock in your brain is scrambled by shifting cabin lights and glowing screens. The stress system releases cortisol in response to turbulence, chatter, and tight spaces. Cortisol blocks melatonin, keeping you half awake no matter how tired you are. But here is the turning point. Just as muscles can be trained, your nervous system can be retrained. With the right science-based tools, you can teach your body to rest even in motion. Rest in flight comes from signals of safety. You can send those signals through breath that calms the heart, tools that reduce sensory load, light that aligns your internal clock, and melatonin used as a precise timing cue. These methods are not tricks. They are ways of giving your nervous system the language it understands. Each one prepares your body to shift from vigilance into permission. The first step begins with breath. When anxiety shortens your breath, your body interprets danger. A simple rhythm changes the message. Inhale for 4 seconds, pause briefly, and exhale for 6. Repeat this pattern and notice your shoulders release and your pulse slow. This 4 to 6 rhythm activates the vagus nerve, lowering cortisol and signaling safety. Within minutes, the body begins to soften. Once your breath steadies, the environment becomes the next signal to manage. On a plane, light flickers, engines roar, and the head tilts into awkward angles. Each of these micro signals tells the brain to stay alert. By using an eye mask, earplugs or noise canceling, and a neck pillow, you recreate the conditions of night. Darkness boosts melatonin, noise reduction prevents micro-awakenings, and cervical support stops the body from bracing. Together, these small adjustments speak a language of safety. When combined with calm breathing, they create the foundation for deeper rest. From there, the next step is to guide your internal clock. Your circadian rhythm is guided by light. Exposure at the wrong time scrambles the clock, leaving you awake when you need sleep. If you land in the morning, seek sunlight right after arrival. If you land at night, reduce light and screens to encourage melatonin. When timed correctly, melatonin itself becomes a powerful ally. 1 milligram an hour before your target bedtime sends a precise night signal to your body. It is not a pill that forces sleep. It is a clock that resets your rhythm. With your clock aligned, you can enter a short sequence that completes the shift into rest. Everything we explored prepares you for one final sequence. This ritual condenses all the science into 5 minutes that guide your nervous system from alert to calm. Start by dropping your shoulders and letting your body sink into the seat. Breathe with the 4 and 6 rhythm for 2 minutes. Rest your hands on your abdomen for half a minute and notice the warmth. Visualize a safe place for 1 minute, filling it with detail. Scan your body from toes to head for 2 minutes, releasing tension as you go. Then count backward from 300 to 0 in steps of 3. 300, 297, 294. Keep going until you drift. This focused counting occupies the mind, disrupts racing thoughts, and mimics the brain's descent into slower sleep waves. The ritual is not about forcing unconsciousness. It is about giving your body permission to rest. What happens in flight is not separate from your life on the ground. The same vigilance that keeps you awake on a plane often shows up at home, at work, and in moments when you long for calm. Learning how to fall asleep on a plane is more than a travel skill. It is a mirror of how your nervous system handles uncertainty. If you want to see your own pattern clearly, take my quiz. In 3 minutes, you will discover your personal anxiety profile with science-based insights into how your mind and body react to stress, and a practical step designed for you. Mastering sleep in the air can become the first step toward mastering calm everywhere. Click the link in the pinned comment or in the description and take the quiz now.